Please join me in welcoming Gerard Morris, conductor, artistic director of Tacoma Concert Band. You're Gene Kelly, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You are the Gene Kelly of the Gene Kelly, Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers
We've got
on
Ginger
the
with
couch,
us today.
Morris Northcutt, principal trumpet and president of Tacoma Concert Band. Fred Astaire, hello.
Thanks for having us again. It's wonderful to be
It's good to have you. And then Lynn Carlotto, you are the general manager of Tacoma City Theaters. You actually are Ginger Rogers because you can do everything with Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers and Gene Kelly, only backwards.
That's right. We try.
You do. You are
That's what women do.
You don't try, you do. So first off, let's talk about a recap of that famous November 2nd concert with Kevin Oldham and his beautiful works. How did it go?
It was an amazing night. It was an event for the community. We had a sold-out house. Kim Davenport, our local artist who played the concerto, did a brilliant job.
Yes.
Kevin was definitely alive. His voice was heard that night. Our art auction, where the proceeds benefited the Tahoma Indian Center, was a big success, and that donation is is being processed right now. And here are some pictures of us backstage and performing. We also have a short clip that I shared here that I think they're going to play.
Yeah,
for us.
I think we'll be showing that, absolutely. So tell us about, Lynn, as we're going to be watching this, tell us about the history of the tree lighting, because it goes way back.
It certainly does. This is our 79th year.
Of an undisclosed age, that's it right there, 79.
That's a lot of years. And every year, the Finding the Tree is a kind of a community event.
Yeah.
We have a gentleman from Arbor Care that's been with us from Maplewood Arbor Care for years. He scopes, looks for a tree all the time, finds ones that are at the end of their life for a variety of reasons, and this year he found another beauty for us.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Okay, so we're gonna because it's important to be respectful of the environment and to also have sustainability with our tree. We're gonna show that clip of the concert. So we have this man, Lynn, who picks out the famous tree, and then Morris, how did you guys get involved with this? Did Lynn see you in a concert and go, I want that, I want that? Is that what happened?
Well, as you can imagine, there are a lot of talented organizations, music arts groups,
yes,
resident art groups, and we're all jockeying for the same sort of weekends in December.
Yes!
And so it was presented to us by the theater to consider partnering in this way. And, you know, making this an opportunity, it just has grown, and we're very, very excited about it. This is, I believe, our third or fourth year doing this.
Oh, and that's Kim Davenport, isn't it?
Yeah, that's from our last performance.
Anything you want to add, Gerard? Because this is a sweet spot for you.
Well, this was the most important work of my career. This concerto and bringing Kevin's voice back to life after having died from complications of AIDS in 1993. To have this concerto reborn, to be heard again and bring his voice back was really, really quite powerful. And it was the theme was about visibility, and so we wanted people to be seen. So we featured different members of our community, and we wanted them to be seen. And so the message was loud and clear, and it was really well received. So I could not be more happy.
I love that.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Lynn, put the GoPro on your head before I ask these two what they have planned for the performance this year. What do you have planned?
Free community celebration.
Woo, there it is. Say it again.
No, free community celebration.
There it is.
I do have to say, it does start with Tacoma Concert Band.
All right. Well, that's good to know. So don't get there late.
No.
Get there on
absolutely
time.
not. Get there early, 3 o'clock. Tacoma
Where?
Concert Band takes the stage, Pantages Theater.
Okay.
We all know where that beautiful building, that beautiful theater is located. Once the concert is over and that part of the holiday festivities are complete, then we get into the tree part. We are going to have a 70-foot gorgeous tree.
From last year.
That's last year.
Yes.
We're not quite that quick this year.
But yeah, but it will
Yeah.
look that beautiful.
It absolutely will. The tree arrived last night. The city workers will be putting it up, getting it all decorated, and making it look just as spectacular as it always does.
Look at that.
There's going to be free refreshments. Of course, there's going to be the guy who was here on the couch a minute ago.
That's right.
Coming back for all kinds of fun with kids of every age.
That's right.
And, you know, then it's the countdown to the holidays.
And poof, the tree
There it is.
lights up. All right, so Gerard and Morris, I'm going to let you do your Fred Astaire, Ginger Roger tag team thing here. What do you have planned for the performance?
Okay, so just quickly, it's a holiday show.
Yes!
So we've got Christmas, Hanukkah, Yuletide. We got music for
Kwanzaa.
everybody. There, we have sing-alongs. We have our vocal artist, Elizabeth Galafa-Ilayo, be back. We have a percussion soloist. We have an English horn soloist from within the band. We're doing music from movies, you know, your carols, everything, beautiful Hanukkah music. So anyway, it's going to be a great program. You just have to come.
All right, just anyone add anything?
We're featuring some side-by-side students. They're from the local area.
Yes.
And there are about 16 of those kids joining us on the stage. And then we also have a student solo competition coming up, though. I don't want people to forget about that. The deadline is November 30th, so please apply online if they have a talented young person at home.
I love that. All right, starting with Lynn, and then we're going to work our way down. Who do we need to thank for all this holiday goodness?
Our sponsor, KNKX.
We love KNKX.
We do.
David Fisher is their new general manager. Yay, David Fisher.
So I've heard.
Yeah,
And Paige Hansen, who is going to be our MC.
we love her.
Terrific.
What a voice.
I also really need to thank the city workers for doing what they do to make the tree look beautiful, and also to Rainier Rail. David Green there, the general manager, was looking for a tree for us. So there's a lot of people to
There
thank.
are. Everybody who touched the tree
so
or
many.
touched the event,
So many.
big thank you. Who do you guys need to thank?
A couple of big ones. Tacoma Creates
Very
for the funding, of course, has just been incredible. And also our concert sponsor, which is Ted Brown Music. So support local business.
Ted Brown is as old as Santa. They have been around forever and
They're
are just
great.
as reliable. They are. What about for you? Who do you need to thank?
Oh boy, well, our patrons,
Yeah.
number one, I thank all of them for coming to our performances and sharing in our community experience. And then the musicians of the band, the board of directors, the people that are, none of these people are paid.
No.
And so it's a labor of true love and art.
Right, yeah. And they're not paid, and yet they are professionals. They make a living, they teach, they perform on other stages, and they always make time for us here at Tacoma. I thank you so much for being a part of our Grit City holiday, all three of you, and those we couldn't get on the couch. And I will be there, and I'm going to be the one cheering the loudest in Fifth Row Center for Tacoma Concert Band and for that tree. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Amanda.
Sean Tibbetts, are you ready for me to come on over and pester you?
I'm ready.
All right. I'm going to be over with Sean in just a second. We'll be right back after this quick break.